Ladies and gentlemen, the Leaders Summit, of course, was held at right here earlier this afternoon. It was attended by, was chaired by Solomon Islands, attended by the other MSG leaders, include the Honorable Josiah Vorenga Bainimarama, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Fiji, the Honorable Shalom Salvai Tabimasmas, Prime Minister of the Republic of Vanuatu, Honorable Rimbik Ato, Foreign Minister of Foreign Affairs Minister and Immigration, deputizing on behalf of the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, who was not able to attend the summit. Of course, Victor Tutugor, the spokesman of the Front de Liberation National Kanak, FLNK, yes, the Prime Minister of Fiji and the Foreign Affairs Minister of Papua New Guinea had to leave early. So sitting in for Fiji is the Foreign Affairs Minister of Fiji, and for Papua New Guinea, Ambassador to Fiji, Commissioner to Fiji, set in for Minister Rimbe. The leaders considered and made decisions on key issues submitted by the MSG pre-summit, the foreign ministers meeting, and other issues on the agenda. The key decisions of the leaders are as follows. On the report of by the chair of the MSG foreign ministers meeting on 16th June 2016 in Lautoka, Fiji, leaders of course thanked the foreign minister and chair of FMM, Foreign Minister of Solomon Islands, for the report of the FMM, and that was held in 16th June 2016 in Lautoka, and leaders considered and adopted the following key decisions and recommended by the FMM. On the recruitments of a new Director General, the summit approved the appointment of Ambassador Amena Wally as the Director General of the MSG Secretariat, and is sitting right here. The report on the 6th Police Commissioners Conference, the summit approved the implementation of the report. The Form Police Unit, the Form Police Unit Phase 2 activities as soon as possible, and also approved in principle the establishment of the police ministers meeting, noting the need for further consultation by some members. On the MSG Humanitarian and Emergency Response Coordinating Center and stepping stone approach to date by MSG Secretariat, the summit directed the Secretariat to expand the consultation process on the Humanitarian and Emergency Response Coordinating Center, and identify cost implications of consultations on HERC, and directed the subcommittee on security to meet and formulate the Humanitarian and Emergency Response Coordinating Center regional response strategy and action plans. On application for membership, the leaders agreed to defer the consideration of the application for full membership of ULMWP until membership criteria and guidelines are further developed by the subcommittee on legal and institutional issues, considering the fundamental principles, political aspirations, and principles of international law, and to be completed before the end of September 2006 or earlier, if as soon as the committee, the subcommittee on legal and institutional issues completed their task on that matter, and the Special Leaders Summit will be convened in Vanuatu for that purpose. The update and way forward for Melanesian Solutions Limited. Leaders approved to dissolve the Melanesian Solution Limited as a business entity. We tasked the interim board to reimburse all shareholders' contributions in consultations with the Secretariat, and the summit also tasked the Secretariat to report back to members on actions undertaken. On the Melanesian Games, the leaders noted an update by FLNKS on behalf of FLNKS and Caledonia government. Shows how powerful the statement is. Regarding Melanesian Games, and regretfully informed members of the inability to host the Games in October 2006, so the summit took note, 2016, the summit took note of that. Report by Chair of the MSG Foreign Ministers meeting on 14th of July 2016 in Honiara, the Honiara meeting. The leaders both thanked the Chair of FMM, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and External Trade of Solomon Islands, for the report of the FFM that was held on 13th July 2016 in the Heritage Park Hotel. The leaders did not reach consensus and directed the committee, the legal committee, to undertake further review on two areas: the revised application procedures, criteria, and participatory rights and obligations of an observer and associate member to the MSG, and the new membership guidelines for full membership to MSG approved. So the leaders have tasked the legal committee to relook at that and report back to the special summit that will be held in Vanuatu. A report by Chair of the MSC Trade Ministers meeting on 25th May 2016 in Port Vila, Vanuatu. Leaders considered and agreed on the Trade Ministers meeting report on May 2016, as tabled by the Trade Ministers meeting Chair and the Minister of Foreign Affairs and External Trade of Solomon Islands. The leaders and the Trade Ministers for their meeting outcome in concluding negotiations on the new trade MSG trade agreement. But the leaders agreed to fulfill respective national processes in member countries before signing the MSG free trade agreement. So that will go back to member countries, and the various cabinets will need to endorse the agreement, FTA, the Melanesian Free Trade Agreement. The leaders agreed, as I stated earlier, to meet in Port Vila, Vanuatu, before the end of September 2016 or earlier, as soon as the legal committee completed their assigned task. So that's briefly the outcome of the Special Leaders Summit held earlier this afternoon right here.